Welcome back. I'm GTF.
I'm standing by.
And I'm Boss Goji, and this is the end of East, both in Felghana.
Doing our final prep work. Right down this elevator is Galvaland. Put on my spirit necklace, my get out of death free card, and the War God Talisman, because the bling magnet isn't useful anymore. We're not going to be needing it.
And nice elevator there.
Yeah, here's where the frame rate kind of dies a little bit due to the recording, particularly right here in the Black Throne.
Which looks like an evil coral reef.
Yeah, man, it does.
Yeah, the big head thingy there, that's Galvaland.
I notice it's moving. That's creepy as hell. Elena, tentacle red.
Yeah, that's new.
Mount shika bout, mount shika wow, mount shika wow.
That is so not matching the mood of this.
Well, that's what we do. We're all about producing the norm.
Oh, glowy light, that's not good.
Shoot him in the glowing big boy.
I have had it with these motherfucking Bacterians and their motherfucking cores!
That was Gradius, for those of you watching him, no idea what's going on.
People who don't know what Gradius is are not people.
And notice here Galvaland's bitching about the Black Ark and Winged People. Specifically the Ark of Nepishtim, which was referred to as the Black Ark in the game. And the Winged People are the Eldians, which was the wiped out race of winged beings that Adol killed the last surviving member of in these four.
And Chester with the epic save.
Yes, just once you'll be a good brother.
As opposed to all those other times where he, kicked her in the groin.
And stabbing their friends.
Yeah.
We're still not forgiving you for that, Chester.
Babylon, the cruel marauder from the far-off lands.
Those far-off lands, in fact, being Nepishtim.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, this is
The two Galval named bosses from Ark of Nepishtim are apparently like mass-produced versions of Galvaland, although their design is completely different from this. They bear a closer resemblance to those killer monsters I was fighting right before here.
Galvaland, test type 01.
Yeah, and this is completely different from any of the other versions of Galvaland. In the Turbo, Super Nintendo, and Genesis versions, he was always kind of a floating torso with arms, and they still have the floating arms thing. But, yeah, attack's completely different. General look pretty strongly different. Another pretty major boss upgrade.
Yeah, basically, in the SNES version, that's what I'm most familiar with. The main attack for the first phase of this fight was pretty much just trying to impale you on his giant penis spike. And occasionally shoot some fireballs at you.
Yeah, this one is, I also know you're doing very well on this guy so far. I mean, we've got him down to, a little less than half health, and we've barely taken any damage, so very good run so far.
Yes, I'm very proud of myself. It only took me like 1 or 2 tries to get back into the swing of things with him. This is actually a fairly difficult boss if you don't know what you're doing and not familiar with how to dodge all of this crap he's throwing at you.
Yeah, he's got a lot of, patterns here.
Yeah.
Well, we've beaten his first spell card.
This ice attack here will utterly destroy you if you don't get it in time, and
Well, it basically creates a spike force, so.
it does a lot of damage.
Spike.
Does a lot of damage, a lot of constant damage too. He's almost done with this phase. His final phase will be when he hits 1000.
Not too far off.
No more magic. Doesn't matter what I'm equipped to. He drains all my magic again. And now we play ping pong.
Playing tennis with the ball.
I don't know. Did this trend start with Zelda 64 and everyone just ran with it?
I've seen it in games before Zelda 64, but I think they popularized it, and Total Toho over there in the back.
round.
Yes, and now it's turned into Toho Ping Pong.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Yeah,
Oh,
since
no,
this is the last boss, I
okay.
figured we have to show it once.
Okay, this is some fucking nightmare bullshit here.
Well, that sucked.
And yeah, and realize I was using the Earth Magic to sort of reduce some of those hits. But this is actually the far easier, like, try to screw you up in your serve move than this one, than the, well, Toho wannabe. I find it really hard to dodge that, even though it's a really simple pattern. I mean, it's just a swirl of bullets.
Oh, it's barely, and we got it.
Yep.
That grab and squaresoft cinema attack, that has suction, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that looked like a black hole. And he's upside down now. That's kind of funny.
I'm not quite sure if he's upside down or if just most of his body's been blown off. It's kind of hard to tell.
I think it's funnier if he's upside down.
And everyone's running a little slow here.
I think he has some kind of plan. Thank you, Elena, for being so helpful.
Yeah, everything's going a little slow because the frame rate's dropped to about, like, maybe 9 frames per second. I'm really surprised it's actually moving this smoothly.
Oh yes, let's give him all the bullshit. That makes sense. He's not betrayed us any time before.
Actually, I don't think he has actually betrayed us. He was always pretty openly stabbing us from the front, not in the back.
Well, we still really can't trust him.
Well, just watch and see what he does. This is pretty much exactly what happens in Wanderers. This is just a little more dramatized. Of course, there's always something he's not telling her.
Hooray! He's going to commit suicide! Yay, Chester, I like you now.
It's the only way he'd ever be likable.
Go ahead, Chester, summon your persona.
No, you can never make amends for what you did, Chester.
You stabbed Doki, that is unforgivable. Excellent! Well, I don't understand! You can't handle the truth!
And
No, he can't!
Elena continues to be very, very, very clingy to her brother. And it's almost becoming a little creepy.
Getting some stalker vibes here. Did he just
Yes.
no gold punch?
Yeah, he just socked her in the gut.
Chester doing the epic dick move, even in his last moments.
Inspired by the intro to Double Dragon.
And also ensuring that the line of Chesters will never continue, having rendered Elena sterile.
One last Golgo 13 moment. Wow, he perked up really quickly.
Just a big eyeball now.
Too late. Game over, pal. Oh, shit!
And let's just watch Bearhard be really fucking awesome. This is why we love him, people. Just watch.
Oh! Nice!
But the awesomeness is almost sort of completely nil because they just get right back up from it. Yeah, no, you gotta give Gardner a lot of credit for lasting as long as he has right there. Considering he's like the old stoned man.
Yeah.
He's doing more than Paul.